Start the testimony for the evening. I call Senator Biden of Delaware.
Senator Biden, welcome to the Advocates.
Thank you. Good to be here. Senator Biden, it's nice to have you here. As the youngest member of the Senate, the one, therefore, who may expect the longest career there, I wonder if you'd say to us, since it's clear that you're not corrupt and you got elected, why should people think that the system produces corrupt results when there you are?
Well, I'm not sure you should assume I'm not corrupt, but... And I started thinking as I was coming over here, why is it that Joe Biden is the first in his family ever to go to a university?
Why am I the first connect in 1,000 generations to be able to get to university?
Why is it that my wife, who's sitting out there in the audience, is the first in her family to ever go to college?
Why is Glenys the first woman in her family in 1,000 generations to be able to...
No, it's not because they weren't as smart. It's not because they didn't work as hard. It's because they didn't have a platform upon which to stand.
Does anybody really think that they didn't get what we had because they didn't have the talent or the strength or the endurance or the commitment? Of course not. It was because...
The candidate with the greatest advantage in this race. You've been the vice president, you weren't burdened down by the impeachment trials, so how do you explain the performance in Iowa, and why should the voters believe that you can win the national election?
It's a good question. Number one, I was a Democratic caucus. You ever been to a caucus? No, you haven't. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were, but you're not.
If you want to check my shape on, let's do push-ups together, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Now, one thing you were doing anything wrong. You said I set up my son to work in an oil company. Isn't that what you said? Get your words straight, Jack.
That's what I hear on MSNBC.
You don't hear that in MSNBC? Okay, I'm not going to get an argument with you, man.
No, I don't want to.
Well, yeah, you do, but look, Pat, look, here's the deal. Here's the deal.
It looks like you don't have anyone back over the Trump.
Direct this at Vice President Biden. I do not believe you are a racist. And I agree with you when you commit yourself to the importance of finding common ground. But I also believe, and it's personal, and I was actually it was hurtful to hear you talk about the reputations of two United States senators who built their reputations and career on the segregation of race in this country. And it was not only that, but you also worked with them to oppose busing. And, you know, there was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools. And she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me. So I will tell you that on this subject, it cannot be an intellectual debate among Democrats. We have to take it seriously. We have to act swiftly. As Attorney General of California, I was very proud to put in place a requirement that all my special agents would wear body cameras and keep those cameras on.
Senator Harris, thank you. Vice President Biden.
I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in and pull and rub my leg down. I am not banning fracking, no matter how many times Donald Trump lies about it.
Would there be any place for fossil fuels, including coal and fracking, in a Biden administration?
No, we would work it out. We would make sure it's eliminated. Hang on here.
All right.
Vote and let your senators know how strongly you feel. Vote now. Make sure you, in fact, let people know we're senators. I'm not going to answer the question because the question is, will you shut up, man?
Who is on your list, Joe? Who's on your list?
Two younger brothers. I'm the oldest of three, and I've got a sister who's the love of my life.
And it is now my great honor to introduce
short of 78 years old. Turn on the show it right now. Feeling this moment. Joseph Martin, United States. Fist bump for these times. President-elect of the United States.
My fellow Americans and the people Arians, I see my